for joining us this evening on TKO 8 Local News. A man who was in the news in August for burglarizing a home when the owner was hospitalized was one of two Mountain Home residents arrested Tuesday on drug charges. Mountain Home Police Chief Kerry Manuel says 28-year-old Christopher Scott Smith and 34-year-old Casey Joel Cherry were arrested after a search of their apartment turned up methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia. Smith was also charged with 2 felony counts of delivery of a controlled substance as well as, 1 count of use of a communications device. His bond was set at $25,000. Smith was charged with felony theft of property in August when a Mountain Home man returned from his hospitalization to find items missing from the home. The arrest affidavit noted the missing items included firearms, a generator, battery charger, and other assorted tools and ammunition. Green Forest police are given more information on an incident that involved a Harrison man on Friday. According to the police, last Friday night, an officer was running radar traffic on West Main Street when he clocked a silver Chrysler running at 50 miles per hour in a 35-mile-per-hour zone. The officer attempted to stop the vehicle, but instead the driver passed another vehicle on a double yellow line and accelerated in speed. The vehicle turned into Highway 103 South and accelerated again. The driver was swerving and jerking his vehicle back and forth in a reckless manner. The chase continued for some time at speeds close to 90 miles per hour until Green Forest police officer Todd Nissenfer was able to deploy his new stop strips, which caused the suspect's tires to deflate. Arkansas State Police then performed a pit maneuver on the suspect's vehicle, causing it to spin and stop. The suspect then jumped out of the vehicle and ran from the scene. After a foot chase, police finally caught up with and arrested Levi Weiss of Harrison. He was charged with felony aggravated assault, DWI, refusal to submit, driving on a suspended driver's license, and felony fleeing. Well, North Central Arkansas Veterans Council has a new slate of board officers and a list of potential community projects. New chairperson Larry Baker says a plea had been issued for representatives of all area veteran organizations to attend to and determine if the council would continue or disband. With a number of officers resigning earlier this year, it was necessary for others to take leadership roles in order for the council to continue. Baker says the North Central Arkansas Veterans Council is an informal organization of veterans helping veterans. It was created back in 1972 to represent the needs of veterans in Baxter, Fulton, Izard, Marion, and Searcy counties. The next event on the council's agenda is the coordination of the annual Veterans Day ceremony. Local senators and state representatives were recognized by the Arkansas Chamber of Commerce and the Mountain Home Chamber of Commerce Monday for their support of business legislation in 2017. The luncheon held at the Big Creek Golf and Country Club covered items on the Senate Chamber's agenda for business members across Arkansas and highlighted key pieces of legislation the Chamber says will support economic growth. One of the biggest pieces of upcoming legislation is tort reform, known as SJR 8, sponsored by local Senator Missy Irvin and State Representative Bob Ballinger. Tort reform refers to laws passed that caps the type or amount of damages that may be awarded in personal injury lawsuits. The City of Green Forest recently received a hefty grant to help build a city community center. Governor Asa Hutchinson, Arkansas Economic Development Commission Executive Director Mike Preston, and AEDC Executive Vice President of Operations Amy Fetcher, along with Rural Services Director Alex Johnston, recently presented nearly $1 million to 14 rural communities selected for funding through the Rural Service Block Grant Program for fiscal year 2018. Incorporated cities and towns and unincorporated communities in rural areas of less than 3,000 in population and that are at least 51% low to moderate income are eligible to apply for assistance through the mayor or the county judge's office. Green Forest received $75,000 through the grant program. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at some headline news from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
For October, Quality Feed Grains is offering a 200-pound tub of Roughage Buster supplement for only $96. While you're there, check out the Boggs Boot Blowout. All Boggs 15% off while supplies last. Men's, women's, and children's sizes are available. They'll also have straw for $5 a bale, perfect for fall decorating and pet beds. Quality Feed Grains serving you with two locations, 4617 Highway 65 South and 311 East Prospect in Harrison.
A hint of autumn is in the air, and the staff at Sisters Flower and Gift Shop invite you to stop in and browse their selection of new fall and holiday gift ideas. Check out their expanded line of baby and toddler clothes, sleepwear, toy items, and accessories. For you Razorback fans, Sisters has a good selection of mugs, trays, banners, and carry bags. From fall and holiday floral arrangements, unique centerpieces, colorful wall decor, or exquisite serving pieces and accessories, Sisters has just the right item for any occasion. Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. We are so much more than flowers.
Find nearest bakery.
Showing nearby bakeries.
Find party supply store near here.
The 2018 Corolla, loaded with the latest tech and Toyota Safety Sense standard.
I got it all.
Where's my mom?
She wasn't on the list.
Right now, get $2,000 customer cash, or qualified buyers get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a stylish new 2017 Corolla. Toyota, let's go places.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of a community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There is one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a crucial commitment to their community because just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud. Harrison has a Health Mart now. Sam Alexander Pharmacy, on the square in downtown Harrison. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Homicide is suspected in the death of a man whose body was found in a cemetery in Hot Springs. Police say that the body of 31-year-old Corey Dion Richardson of Hot Springs was found Monday by a man walking his dog. Suspected cause of death was not released, but investigators say blood was visible on the body. No arrests have been announced, and police have not identified any suspects as of news time. A judge says he plans to order Arkansas to mediate its difference with 3 same-sex couples over the state's birth certificate law, which the U.S. Supreme Court found to be illegally and favor heterosexual parents, according to the new law. Pulaski County Circuit Judge Tim Fox entered the initial order on Monday. On Tuesday, he set it aside because a state Supreme Court order sending the issue back to his court hadn't taken effect. Fox says he'll order mediation once that happens. The U.S. Supreme Court in June sided with Fox's 2015 ruling, striking down part of the law defining parents by gender. That overturned a decision by the Arkansas Supreme Court. A trial date has now been set for a Southwest Arkansas couple who are charged with allowing their 2-week-old daughter to be bitten by rats. 19-year-old Charles Elliott and 18-year-old Erica Skyrock are to be tried January 24th and 25th in Columbia County Circuit Court. The two face charges of permitting child abuse and endangering the welfare of a minor. Defense attorney Joseph Churchwell says the pair have declined an undisclosed plea bargain offered by the prosecutors. Churchwell has filed an attempt to use the defense of mental disease or defect. A mental evaluation of the pair says both suffer mental illness but are competent to stand trial. Jonesboro police say a man was walking his wife out to her car when he saw his trash can moving. He then went into his house, got his gun, and popped the top on the trash bin where he found 31-year-old Jonathan Ware hiding. The homeowner said that Ware was still in handcuffs and in the same clothes he apparently had escaped from a local prison. Police say the homeowners then held Ware at gunpoint until police arrived. Ware is now back in custody of the Harrisburg Police Department. Wares had been at the Jonesboro Hospital receiving treatment from a stab wound. He escaped custody while being transported back to the Poinsett County Jail. New information from the Census Bureau suggests fewer Northwest Arkansas children are living in poverty than in years gone by. According to the Census Bureau, 21,000 kids were under the federal poverty line last year. That number is down 20% from 2015. The numbers have continued to drop for several years, and experts are pointing to local policies and community work as some reasons for the continuing decrease. Before we take a look at the weather forecast, which is definitely going to change in about 48 hours, here's the way the stock market ended today. Temperatures continue ahead of a cold front that's going to certainly change everything here in the Ozarks when that cold front passes through. So get ready. If you have any tender vegetation outside that you want to retain, you may want to start finding a place inside to keep it, because as we go into Friday and Saturday and then into Sunday, those temperatures are going to be below freezing overnight and even very cold during the daytime hours. Well, it was not cold out there today, 70 degrees. It was windy, not as bad as yesterday. We had wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour yesterday. Today, 15 to 20 miles per hour with the wind gust in the area, so a little bit less. It was pretty tough if you had to be outside working yesterday, particularly if you're trying to hold something, to put something up on a wall or anything that needed some stability to it. Wasn't a good day to be outside. Well, it's going to be another warm day tomorrow. In fact, warmer tomorrow than we saw today, not quite as windy. So it's really the quiet before the storm, so to speak, as we get ready for that big cold front to move through the area on Friday. Tomorrow looks to be a very warm day. Still some wind out there, 5 to 10 miles per hour on a Thursday. High temperature in the afternoon all the way up to 77 degrees. But then here comes the cold air in the morning hours on Friday. Cold front's going to come through. Unfortunately, we're not going to get any rain out of this system, but a high temperature on Friday afternoon, 47 degrees, overnight low 31. Likewise Saturday, under partly cloudy skies, again only 47 degrees for an afternoon high, and overnight low of 30 degrees. As we move into Sunday, warms up a little bit, 58 degrees under sunny skies on Sunday afternoon, and we kick off the work week Monday with a warming trend right back again, 68 degrees and lots of sunshine. So somewhat of a big swing, and then right back into the upper 60s, low 70s again. Hang in there. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll talk about sports from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
A hint of autumn is in the air, and the staff at Sisters Flower and Gift Shop invite you to stop in and browse their selection of new fall and holiday gift ideas. Check out their expanded line of baby and toddler clothes, sleepwear, toy items, and accessories. For you Razorback fans, Sisters has a good selection of mugs, trays, banners, and carry bags. From fall and holiday floral arrangements, unique centerpieces, colorful wall decor, or exquisite serving pieces and accessories, Sisters has just the right item for any occasion. Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. We are so much more than flowers.
Crystal clear mountain streams, river rapids, and rolling hills with endless valleys. The beauty of the Ozarks we often take for granted. At Magnus Toyota, we never underestimate the value of our customers. As a third-generation family-owned business, Magnus Toyota has been operating here in the Ozarks for over 50 years. When we make a new deal, we make a new friend. Stop in and visit us today and see why our customers say we're the best. Magnus Toyota, your hometown Toyota dealer on Highway 65 North in Harrison.
Many things have changed over the years, and so has auto body repair. Even though Ozark Auto Body has been in business for over 30 years, they continue to change with the times. They believe protecting the environment is important and have done so by using environmentally friendly waterborne paint from PPG. This aligns with the technology used by original manufacturers and gives you a lifetime limited warranty. Quality PPG waterborne paint, ASC certified personnel, plus 24-hour towing service. Ozark Auto Body in Harrison, always taking pride in excellence.
School basketball last night. Cotter split their varsity games against Omaha. Carter won the senior girls game 55-43, where Alexa Wooten led the scoring with 19 points. Omaha topped Carter in the boys game 71-52. Carter took the junior girls game 37-7 over Omaha. Kate Cheek led the scoring in that one with 12 points. And Izard County won a pair of games at Hillcrest on Tuesday night. The Cougars were 61-32 winners in that game. Kobe Everett and Noah Everett each scored 14 points for Izard County, while Zach Simons added 12 points. Izard County topped the Hillcrest in the varsity girls game by a final score 71-41. Well, Harrison began hosting the Class 5A state volleyball tournament yesterday. The Lady Goblins won its opener in straight sets after beating Hot Springs 25-10, 25-5, and 25-7. In Class 6A, Mountain Home School volleyball team won its opener at Greenwood. The match needed 4 sets as the Lady Bombers topped Sheridan as well. 3 area schools were in Hoxie for the second round of the Class 3A state tournament. Yellville Summit watched its season come to an end as the Lady Panthers fell in straight sets to the host team, Lady Mustangs. After losing its first 2 sets, Bergman was able to come back and win the next 3 against Lavaca, and Valley Springs was eliminated in straight sets by St. Joseph. Well, barring any turnaround that doesn't seem like it's coming, Iowa's 2017 season is tending toward forgettable. The Hawkeyes have scored 19 points or less in 3 of its first 4 league games and lost all 3. Iowa hosts Minnesota on Saturday in a game that's crucial for bowl eligibility instead of the Big Ten West title. Big 12 Commissioner Bob Bowlesby believes the federal investigation into corruption in college basketball has brought to light a seedy underbelly of the sport that people have known about for a long time. He also thinks the investigation that has brought down Louisville coach Rick Pitino and athletic director Tom Jurek is not going away very soon. Authorities say a drag racer from Kansas has died following a crash at a California racetrack. The Kern County Coroner's Office say Brett Henry struck a wall during a race on Saturday at the Auto Club Famoso Raceway north of Bakersfield. The 50-year-old died the next day at a local hospital. And that wraps up our broadcast here for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Join us Monday through Friday at 6:30 and again at 10 p.m. as we continue to bring you local news, weather, sports, and local announcements from around the area on Harrison's broadcast station, TKO Channel 8. Now stay tuned for more local